Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Thor, issue number 6. Good and bad. A lot of good and bad in this, but a whole lot more good than bad. The bad is that all of this stuff is stuff that happens in the future, and we don't know what's... Like, didn't we just leave a storyline? But we're doing a whole bunch of future stuff. Anyway, let's get into who made this book so we can actually start getting into it. Midgard's Final Doom is the name of this issue. Writer, Jason Aaron. Guest artist, Christian Ward. Welcome, guest artist, Christian Ward. Letterers and production, VC's Joe Sabino. Logo is Jay Bowen. What's up, Jay? Cover artist, Esad Ribek. And variant covers, Sujin Zhou and Richard Eisenoff. So I guess there are 2 variant covers. I think I saw them, not sure. Anyways, Thor was created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack frickin' Kirby. So this is Dr. Doom and all of the powers that he's absorbed. No, like he's absorbed the Sorcerer Supreme mantle and the Iron Fist and the Star Brand and the Ghost Rider, and he uses the pen and stare in this. And I want you to think about this. Dr. Doom's ugly face, his scarred visage, you know, behold the pale visage of Doom. And he's also got the pen and stare. And somebody gets pen and stared in this, and I'm just saying, well, okay, basically it was Thor. Thor got pen and stared in this, and he starts to relive the idea of Gore was right. Okay, remember, that's the thing that caused him to lose the hammer in the first place, to lose his worth in the first place. And I'm telling you, like, I just got to get right into this. There's a part where he and Phoenix Old Man Logan are fighting against Dr. Doom. And, dude, at one point, when Thor gets pen and stared, he stops, and he does start thinking, you know, Gorm was right. He really was right, you know? And like the whole battle, it's just, it's like, dude, Thor's about to lose. He doesn't have the will to fight. Wolverine's over there yelling at him, dude, you got to get up. You got to get back into the fight. Now, if this is your first time here, you don't know this, but if you are alumni, if you are Comic Book University alumni, and you've been here for a while, or you're going to be here for a while, the idea is, you know that I'm usually not a fan of that. This is the first time, listen to me when I say this, the first time in comic book history when I've ever been okay with one person fighting and the other person going, it's not worth it. It's all pointless. We're all going to die anyway. And the other guy's going, hey, stupid, get up, because, you know, get up. I usually hate that in comic books. First time ever that it made sense for that to happen in this book. Because when you read it, when you read when he gets pen and stared, when he starts responding and talking about what happened and what he's feeling, the parts that he can actually enunciate, you believe it. You believe it. Oh, man, just when he says, all these years, so many sins. Damn, I felt it in my heart and like, bang, ah, I was shot by the pen and stare with Doom. Like, dude, this was awesome. Best part of the book. Besides the fact that Doom, Goom, and Foom are all in this book. Read the book. There's also 2 other monsters in the book, and just it's a really weird thing. Buy the book, dude. Buy the book. A lot of really cool stuff happening here, including the end of Phoenix Wolverine. How does that happen? Well, it's actually very cool how it happens. And dude, I'm just saying, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, okay? Actually, I still will. And anybody who wants to play Dungeons and Dragons, I'm more than down to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Might be playing some Dungeons and Dragons at MCX in Mississauga this coming Saturday. I might be down there Friday and Saturday. I'm hoping to be down there and play some D&D, baby. I'm just saying, eventually, baby. But I'm usually the Dungeon Master because I'm a storyteller. So I made this world. I made several worlds. One of the worlds I made for people to play in was this world where, for some reason, okay, like Bahamut had already defeated Tiamat and he was looking for the next great threat. And then he realized that Thor had gone crazy. Or did he? So these 2 are fighting and they're too busy. Like, there's too much noise from the great dragon of good, Bahamut, and Thor, the god of thunder. And they're fighting each other and they're just going at it with each other. And this entire side of this planet, of this world, is caught up in vicious storms and like lava and like explosions and thunder and lightning everywhere, and it's uninhabitable for the most part. It's for the most part uninhabitable, but it's part of the story of my world that I created. So people would do these other things over here, and it would be a really rough world to be in, especially if you had to go travel through that parts that aren't travelable at all. Most people think that none of it's inhabitable. But anyway, that's part of what I've done because I love telling these amazing stories. And all of a sudden, here comes Jason Aaron. I guess he must have sat in one of my games and I didn't realize it, and he swipes my idea, man. He did not swipe any of my freaking ideas. Like, there's only but so many ideas in the world, and obviously he took something like that. So basically something to that effect happens. It's Thor, but it's not Bahamut. Instead, it's Doom. And these two are fighting, and they're fighting for millennia, pretty much. And it's an amazing, amazing battle. I love the way that that story was told. That is masterful, all right? Short, very short, but it serves its purpose, and it was awesome. Final thing. Remember that worm that was fighting against Ego, the necro-sword living planet? Mm-hmm. You finally find out who the worm is. I'm going to say I shouldn't have been surprised, but man, the buildup was just totally worth it. And now I'm really frightened for Thor and his granddaughters. Because damn, I thought that Phoenix Wolverine was going to be interesting. This, ain't nobody going to make out good in this. Nobody here is getting out alive. So anyway, this was a great comic book. I dug the hell out of this. Go and check this out, guys. Thor issue number 6. Glad I stuck around. Thank you for setting me straight, Donny Cates. All right, that's it for me, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Bagged and boarded. Class dismissed.